This playthrough is rated E10+.
What about you? We just threw accident you whipped the crap out of you. Although technically you can't kill a guy by whipping them though. So anyway, we're at the final sanctuary of Dracula. Yeah. Yeah, too bad they didn't bring in the Soleil fight in the Rebirth game. Oh well. I guess they just wanted to combine things and not bring every element into it, so. Oh, this is dreadful. Look at all these side-wheeling. I'm surprised they didn't bring in Grim Reaper, you know. I guess they wanted to keep the Grim Reaper away from this game. Oh! What the? It's the same boss from the previous game! Except, well, sort of. Is that Dracula's face? Undead face? There you are! Are you gonna do the same thing from the previous game? Ah, I should say where I was. I bet that would have been good enough. Do I have to hit him in the head? Or was I just getting really... Ah, no! Well then. Good start, good start. Good game, good game, good game. Sorry, if you're hearing that noise, I'm readjusting my chair, so... He doesn't seem... I just have to figure out, like, the pattern... Well, one, the pattern of where he's going, and two, avoiding it when he does that, like, when his orbs or whatever leave his body, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I like the build up to it. At least I assume if you continue, you come back here. I assume, which is nice. I mean, I like the first game, but I'll admit I didn't like going through the whole Dracula's the last level all through it again when I died. You know, that was a little inconvenient, especially for those with certain battery use. So, all right, there you are, Dracula. Yeah, you look like your Castlevania II version of yourself. Oh, come on, man. I could have made that. Yeah, that's not a good start, I'll admit. You have to hit him in the head. Oh, maybe you just can't hit him when those barriers are on him or something like that. I guess you do have to hit him in the head because I was hitting him before those things formed. So, yeah, I guess it is headshots. Okay. Yeah, too bad I couldn't beat him with the axe because that would have been very helpful. So, okay. So yeah, headshots, and obviously have to figure out the spinning pattern. That definitely makes it a little bit tougher. At least the game gives you the fireball whip part. Although I don't know why it gives you hearts. You don't have any sub-weapons. Unless there's a sub-weapon you can get by, like, smacking something that I'm not aware of. Like there's a secret candle or something like that. I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, too bad we have to kind of go through this animation. Luckily it doesn't take too long, so... I wonder how many tries it's going to take me to beat this guy. I feel like it's going to take me at least a few tries. Oh, it's just too close, man. Too close there, too. Oh, man. I'm really not figuring out this pattern very well of those spinning orbs. So if I just moved just a little bit further, I would have taken that. I think I died at the same spot, too, actually. Yeah, this is probably going to take me a hot minute or two to figure out, so... It's really just figuring out, like... I think really I should just take, like, maybe do, like, one hit, and then just get really far away from him so I can figure out where his orbs spread off to. And there's a chance to do the fireball thing, which, I don't... Did that disappear when Drac hit me? I think it did, actually. So I might have to resort to just the long whip in this case. We'll see what happens, though. Yeah, I still don't know why the game gives you hearts for this, though. Okay. That was a good start. Oh my god. I'm taking the exact same hits from before. Oh yeah, and you can't... And you can't fireball whip him during that because the orbs prevent you from doing that. Ooh. Okay, okay, we got this. Oh, that was terrible. Ah. Ah, and I was too close. Dang it. And I did the exact same damage to him. I just lasted a little longer. That's all, so. Man. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge figuring out the best way to fight him, so. But I am a neural net processor, learning computer. I'll figure it out eventually. I just might not be as, some people might be able to figure this game out, like, almost instantly, and I'll be like, shut up! But, anyway. Yeah, the four spirits bring Dracula together again. Haha, ho ho hee hee. But yeah, you can't use the fireball. Oh, I thought it was cool. I got hit the same spot too. Nope. Man, I keep getting too close, you know. I should have stayed where I was. I didn't even do enough damage on it that time. Man. May have to take a break here pretty soon just to calm my nerves down, just to kind of reevaluate things. We'll try it a few more times. Luckily it doesn't take that long, but it's really just like, because he doesn't attack you directly, it's because of that, so you just have to find a good spot to just start hitting him. I might just have to hit him before those form with the fireball fart and just try to... Of course, the level isn't big enough for me to really get a good, like... At least getting to this part is not too bad, so I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to worry about batteries since I'm using the Super Game Boy. It's just... I did the same thing before. I don't know. Okay, 2 hits. Oh, come on. I'm more frustrated at myself for... What? Really? Oh. Man, I am really pissed off at myself for falling for the exact same tricks every time, so... I'm sorry. Readjusting my headset again. Sorry about that. I know people don't like those, like, random noises that appear in these types of games, so I do apologize. And I keep getting hit... Well, it's not insanity, but I keep doing the same stupid thing over and over and over again. You think I would have learned by now, but I keep thinking if I just do something slightly different, you know, it's gonna work out, but nope. Man, 2K does so much damage to me, though, every time he hits me with one of those orbs. Yeah, too bad. That's basically the battle activator, is that ball thing there, so... Maybe if I, like... Nope. Ow. See, what was the best spot for this one? Same freaking thing every time. I keep getting hit by the same ability. Like, it's like I'm not learning or something. That kind of actually, it's not the boss fight itself that's frustrating me. It's the fact that I'm doing basically the same tactics every time and not changing it up a bit, you know? Because I keep thinking that I'm gonna, with my potent skills, I'm gonna do something slightly different, which is not happening. So, but my short-term memory has been shot over the last few years, so that I would also kind of put that into account too. So, and I can't really do the whole, like, forcibly let myself take damage. You know what I mean? So, okay, so that's better. That one. Oh, I moved too far too. Ah, man. Ah, come on! I shouldn't have gotten hit by that one. Man, I guess you don't get enough. You don't get enough battles flicker to, you know, invincibility sprite shift or whatever you want to call it. Invincibility spheres, I think, is what it's called technically, by the flick. So I got hit multiple times, even though I feel like I shouldn't have. So. Yeah, I don't know why that gives you a heart. I guess the idea is if you got here with the axe. Because if I had kept the axe, and I was actually ready to go and knew full well what Dracula was going to do, I probably could have beaten him the first go, but... Because you're able to hit him through the... through his shield with the axe, so... Should have jumped. Why'd I jump? Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, I did that again! I'm so pissed off at myself for doing that every time. Okay. Oh, nope. I might as well call that one a bust. God. It's because I haven't gotten to this one very much, and I'm not doing enough damage to him either, so I need to be consistent with my damage. I need to at least hit him once per go. Anything more than that might be a bit overkill. I do have a bad habit of, like, wanting to try to beat a thing as fast as I can. I think that's one of my few faults. Despite me playing games for years, I think I'd have a better concept of patience. I think it's different when I'm playing a game than when I'm recording it. Because if I'm recording it, I feel like I have to beat it as fast as I can for efficiency's sake for those who are watching. But if I was at home, I would just do whatever. I would take as much time as I needed. But why did I jump? I didn't need to jump. I did that again too. Wow. Maybe I should just stay here. Oh, the only problem with that is that there's no real much of escape, or not really. So, yeah, that one was bad. You can tell I'm just already. Yeah, I'm definitely having more trouble than this than I did. Even though I played Rebirth's boss fight so many times, it's just I can tell that this one's gonna be a bit more difficult for me, just because of limited options and stuff like that. No sub weapons, stuff like that. And I can always try to look up and see if there's a sub weapon like somewhere in the on the screen. Because why does the game give you a heart if you can't like grab a sub weapon? So I wonder if there's like an axe weapon, like if you do something specifically. But I don't know. Okay, don't jump this time on this part. Just see what happens. Okay, so I do need to jump, but it's like at the very end. So. Okay, that was not a good spot, unfortunately. Oh, I jumped into it. Dang it. Oh, I should have. Well, actually, would that have been better? Okay, where's he going this time? Back up. Nope. Yeah, he does 3 hits to me every time. Man, and I think that was the same, like, I think that was the same amount of damage I did to him before. So I'm, like, I'm making somewhat of progress, but I'm not making enough progress, so. Why is it? Also, I'm wondering why it gives me a coin, too. Like, why? What's the point? I guess maybe just in case that gives you a level? I don't know. I really don't see a spot where, like, you could possibly get, like, a sub-weapon. I really am not seeing anything, so. Unless it's, like, one of those where you have to, like, stand at a very specific spot, that type of thing, so. Yeah, okay. It's just best to fight Dracula with their weapon and just so. And I think we already did one full rotation, because I think when he gets up at the first section here, then that's when he resets his. Oh, I should have jumped. Nope. Okay, this one's a bust. Ah, man, I keep. Nope. Okay. I feel like I have to be jumping during certain sections to avoid it. Otherwise, I can't just. I don't think there's like a perfect spot for avoiding him. Of course, it's always Dracula. Like every other boss, I can figure it out pretty quickly to beat him. But Dracula, nope, you can't do that. You can't just beat. Well, I mean, unless you're like an expert 360 no-scope gamer, which I am not. All right, try it again. I noticed in most of my Castlevania playthroughs when I was editing and putting them up, I noticed they all, the longest levels are Dracula, and they're usually their own episodes. So I'm like, huh, I think I see a pattern here. I think with this first one, I just have to accept that I'm not going to be able to hit that one, so I just have to find a good. Sheesh, I am not making any progress at all. This is frustrating me because I'm just doing the same thing again. Really should just avoid. Which one is the? Okay, I'm just gonna avoid the rest, and there's no point. Because as far as I'm aware of, you can't do anything special with those. So, second and last one, and we'll just take it from there. So yeah, let's just avoid the first part of him. But maybe I should just like take a couple of deaths and just exactly know where I need to drop or be on the screen to avoid that attack, you know. Yeah, that... Okay, so I can't be on the bottom 4 easily. Okay, so I can be there. Ah, come on. I'm not even... Okay, I think I need to get to the far off level to survive that one, I think. And I need to jump there to avoid that. Ah, man. Well, at least I'm doing a bit better. Except I'm not doing the damage, and, like, I can't even hit him there. So that one I probably should just avoid trying to hit that one. Probably just get back as far as I can and figure out, like, where I need to be to avoid that one. So I just have to figure out how to, like, avoid the first wave, be where that is, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, I really just gotta learn his pattern and good places to be. At least in the first game, his pattern was always the same 2 things every time, so that was a little bit easier, no matter where he was. But in this case, it's a bit... And I think he does more damage to me in this one than he did in the previous game, but I could be wrong. Okay, so I can't be on the bottom row. Okay, maybe if I was ducking here, that might be... Ow! Come on. Well, that one's a bust. I took too long. Okay. Okay, there. Oh, nope. Son of a... Nope. Where do... Actually, I think I might need to be above him or something like that for that one. Yeah, sorry, I hit the mic there. Yeah, I think we have already been 30 minutes into Dracula, I think, or something like that. Or at least it feels like it, anyway. Yeah, sorry I'm not making as fast a progress as people would like. I mean, most people will probably fast forward through most of this and just get to the part where I beat him, so... Which is completely understandable. Because I'm not being... I'm not being very good at this, let me tell you, so... Alright, so... Yeah, this one, not even trying to hit him. Okay. Oh, come on! Come on! That should not have... What?! But he was disappearing! Ah, now I'm starting to get... Now I'm starting to get annoyed by just the little stuff. It's because I'm trying to generally learn his patterns, and then, like, stupid crap like that happens, and I'm like... You know, like, my flicker is enough, and it looked like he was disappearing, so I'm like, oh, I should be able to jump there. Nope! Nope, he's still technically a part of the environment there, so gotta keep going. I really gotta utilize the flame whip a bit better, or the fireball part of this whip. Ow! Come on! Ugh! I hate getting hit twice there. That's bullcrap. Ah. And I know how to avoid that too. Ugh. I might eventually just do, like, load up, get a run where I actually beat him instead of just showing you all my faults. I think I've shown it multiple times. I just wanted to... I think I've said this every time. The idea of showing... Every time you're showing my failings is me trying to figure out his patterns and do it, but half the time it's me getting pissed off at myself because I'm not utilizing the strategies I learned, even though I just talked about how to try to avoid him, you know. Maybe... Oh, come on, I made that. Jeez. Oh, no, I shouldn't have jumped. I don't want to do that. Oh, well, I sort of can hit it there. I should just say where I was at. I was perfectly fine there. I think I'm doing a bit more I think I'm getting more damage out of him. It's just You know, I take too many hits. I need to avoid too many more things, you know. I think here pretty soon, though, I probably will end up just uploading a run where I actually just straight up beat him, so. Because at some point, I think you pretty much guessed what I'm, like, trying to do, but. It's just, if you beat it, like, on screen without modifying the thing, there's a different sense of me winning, you know, because I actively showed it without having to cut to it a successful run, so. Oh! Good. Good start, good start. Oh, come on! Ugh! That really just pees me off. Oh, come on, I know how to avoid that one! Oh, and I was too close again. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where I will have to like do just edit in a finished run on this just to make it more palatable for those folks here. So yeah, I'll do it one more. I'll try to do it one more time, and then we'll call it for until I get you the official run of this. So yeah, so I was hoping to do this on screen, but I think I definitely need some more focus or whatever, if that makes sense. Oh man, I think I generally could avoid that hit if I. Oh, I didn't even hit him. What? Okay, that's it. I'm doing an edited run. So next time you see me, this will be the I beat him run. So yes, I try to do it on screen, but I mean I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just gonna edit it till I get the right one. So I'll see you on a finished run of this. So all right, this is the run that's gonna do it. This no ifs, ands, or buts, because there's not gonna be any vampire butts here, because they're gonna get kicked by Christopher. After he saved his son, he's gonna beat Dracula, take his son off, go vacationing or something like that, and then just talk about how awesome they were in beating Dracula, you know, in their own way. Maybe not the most not the most difficult Dracula boss, but definitely one of the more annoying because of his pattern. So let's see if I've mastered the pattern by this point. Probably not, but we can always believe in the heart of the cards. So, all right, this is like your 100th time for fighting you, dude, but I think I've got it this time. I noticed it's just easier just to try, like, to, just to one-shot him, or not one-shot him, only do one hit on him. Because then I can dodge the attacks at certain junctures if I do that. So sometimes I can get 2 attacks. I just have to be careful about, like, when I think I can stand right here. Yeah, be fine. Oops. Yeah, see, I've figured out his pattern by this point. I just have to do 1 hit at a time. Oh, nope, I was supposed to get off at the very end right there, so. I was about to say. Yeah, I was just take the hit. So finally you're dead. It actually didn't take me that many tries. I think it took me like 6 more tries, maybe 5. I wasn't actually counting. It actually didn't take me that long, but that's what happens when you kind of stop. I actually took a break in between cutting the video from when I said I was gonna get into it. So there you go. And I mean I showed it on screen. It was legit. I just didn't show every attempt. Yeah, like I said, maybe add 6 more attempts. And I think that'd be legit. So. There goes the castle, once again being destroyed exactly like in the previous game, except this time we got Soleil. I guess, oh yeah, and Soleil has a whip too, but he's different because he doesn't have a cape. He's more of a modern Belmont, I guess, because he wears a suit. And father and son look upon their accomplishments as, technically the father did it again, but the son was there in spirit, and getting caught by, you know, Dracula and possessed too. I guess he would have used his powers to resurrect him, so. So as we watch the text, because they had little money, the war is over. Yes, it is over. Dracula's scheme was what? Foiled? Oh, right. That makes sense. It was foiled. Cool. I like the fact that it was foiled, you know, and sprayed and... Oh, wait. Because of the combined power of... What? Of what? Magic? Oh, Christopher. Okay. By himself, right? Because he did it by himself. And Soleil. Oh, I guess it's Soleil. I thought I would say it was Soleil, but... And Soleil, we didn't combine our powers fine. It was just me. Anyway, once again, the world is at peace. Well, that's good. I like the world being at peace. It's very peaceful. And then, and then what? Because when we beat the game the last time, like the bat version of Dracula ran off, you know. So Soleil has what? Oh, he's overcome the Dark Curse. There was a Dark Curse? I guess every time you beat Dracula, there's technically supposed to be a curse involved in it. The Dark Curse, and will continue to fight. But he never pops up in another game ever again, so it's like, okay. Actually, what is the name with the name Soleil? That seems to be out of place for being a European name for like this. Anyway, continue to fight Dracula and his forces. But Dracula's dead, but he'll come back in 100 years. Or when they kept making... it used to be soon after. Because when they made Castlevania games, they always made it like, oh, it'll just be 100 years per character. But then they wanted to make more games, so it's like, oh, it's only 20 years per fight. And it's like... Anyway, soon after, the Belmont family has a long... Ooh, this is going to get vulgar. Oh, history. Okay, never mind. I thought they were going to say something else. A long history of vampire. They have a history of vampire, huh? Oh, hunters. Okay. Gotcha. Wow, this text crawl is like one for being too slow, and it's actually longer than it probably should be. The legend will always continue. That's actually the next game of the Game Boy series that they did was Castlevania or no, I guess it was the Legacy, wasn't it? Never mind. For some reason I thought it was called Castlevania the Legend, but no, I think it's called Castlevania the Legacy. I think, anyway. So... yeah, the legend will always continue because, well, until a company stops making it because they want to put it on pachinko machines, you know. But it'll continue in our hearts, right? And credits? Oh my god, I didn't realize the credits are going to be so short, so slow too. Wow. Well, it is Game Boy game, so you can only do so much. So anyway, that's it for Castlevania II, Belmont's Revenge. Fun, different type of game. I like the even though I'm used to the just linear progression from like one level to the next, but I did like the idea of choosing how you wanted to play it. Maybe play the easier levels first, and then get to the harder ones last. But I didn't remember which ones were the harder ones, so I probably would have done Rock Castle last because that's the one I think I died the most on. I believe. Yeah, I think it was Rock Castle. Then obviously the last stage with Dracula himself, but he is the final boss. And yeah, after it's one of those things that as soon as I stopped recording constantly, I was gonna just take my best run. I actually got a chance to sit down and actually look at his patterns. That's how I was able to be in that time because I was actually paying attention this time instead of trying to rush it. So it was better for me to take a kind of a break in between and get to it. But man, it's crazy to think how many people worked on an old game like this. Because back in the NES days, it'd only be like a couple of people and that'd be it. But now it's got like a decent size. But yeah, thanks Konami for making this game. I know it was never as big a seller as their NES titles, but although Nintendo Game Boy did sell pretty well, and a lot of games did, despite the fact because the Game Boy had a reputation for having a lot of pretty crappy ports for it. But when it actually had legit games like this or Super Mario World, it actually made up for it. So nice to know that at least this is one of the more solid games. And yeah, you can beat it in like less than an hour, probably an hour or less. I mean, obviously I died so many times, but I bet you could be. And the fact that game gave you the password system, so you could come back and try it later if you ran out of battery. So it makes sense now that they did that. Well, at the time it made sense. Nowadays you can just do whatever with this setup, or just play as long as you want because there's no batteries. But yeah, that's it for Christopher and Soleil's adventure. Soleil never gets, as far as I'm aware of, never gets any games, at least I don't recall, and he wasn't in the Rebirth game. So, and like I said, Soleil seems like a weird name for a European lad. Maybe that is a common name in Europe, but I doubt it. Maybe that's just the way it was translated from the the American version of the game. So I think that's it. I think it just goes to. I think it just stays on this screen now. Actually, I don't think it goes. Yeah, I'm trying to press all the start select A B on it. Nothing's happening. So, all right, that's it for Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you had a good All Hallows Eve. At least by the time I'm releasing this, it should be Halloween. So I hopefully you get candy if you're one of those people that does that. If not, I hope you watch some scary movies or play some scary games of your own. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your holidays. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next game.